Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are good. I am Shivani Pundi, your science teacher. Today we will start the first chapter of science subject of class 10th. So this is session first, class 10th, subject science, and the name of the chapter is chemical reaction and equation. So let's start. Okay. Student, in previous classes you all have studied about chemical changes, right? So what is chemical change? Chemical changes are permanent changes. It gives new substance. So in chemical change, a new substance is formed. Except this, you also have learned about physical change. So what is physical change? In physical change, no new substance will form, but in chemical change, new substance will form. So chemical change is just opposite to physical change. So now we will discuss about chemical reaction. So actually student, chemical reaction involved inside the chemical change. Okay, so we can say in chemical reaction, chemical change take place. In another word, we can say in chemical reaction, new substance is formed which is completely different in properties from the original substance. We can take some example. Rusting of iron. So in rusting of iron, the iron convert into iron oxide. So iron oxide is a new substance. Okay, so this is a chemical change or chemical reaction. Another example is burning of paper. If we take any paper and burn it, it gives carbon dioxide gas and some ashes. So this is also a chemical change. Another example is digestion of food. So now next topic is common observation in a chemical reaction. So students, in chemical reaction we can see some common observation like change of state of substance. Okay, so some chemical reaction are accompanied by change in state. For example, if we take a solid wax in the form of candle and burn it, it start melting. So in this reaction, the state of substances converts from solid to liquid. Other observation is change in color of substance. Okay, so some chemical reaction are accompanied by change in color. For example, rusting of iron. So rust is brown in color, and whereas the iron articles are in gray in color. So change in color of substance also we can observe during any chemical reaction. Evolution of gas. So there are many chemical reaction in which some gases are evolved. So this is also observation. And next is change in temperature. So some chemical reaction are accompanied by change in temperature. For example, when we take quicklime and then add some water in it, it will give slaked lime. But during this process, a lot of heat energy is produced. It means there are many reactions in which lot of heat energy is produced and the reaction mixture become hot. But there are some other reactions also in which temperature of reaction mixture decreases. So change in temperature also a common observation during any chemical reaction. So we can conclude the chemical reaction take place by the change of state. The chemical reaction occur by change of color. The chemical reaction occur with the evolution of gas, and the chemical reaction occur with change in temperature also. Okay students, now let us learn to how we can represent chemical reaction. अब chemical reaction आपने पढ़ ली है, but उसको represent कैसे करें? Okay, how we can represent? So for that we have to know about chemical equation. So now what is chemical equation? So representation of chemical reaction using symbols of substances is called chemical equation. अब इसे समझेंगे. Okay, take any example. Like when oxygen and hydrogen react, it form water. Okay, you all are know about this. Okay, when oxygen and hydrogen react, it form water. But this description of a chemical reaction in the form of a sentence is quite long, right? इसको लिखने में थोड़ा ये बहुत लेंथी लगेगा, but it can be written in a simpler form. Like write this reaction in word form. Write oxygen. Okay, ये रहा. Write oxygen, then write hydrogen and water. Okay, so this is called word equation because we use words. We write in this reaction in word form, so this is called word equation. But when we write this equation in symbol form, symbolic form, so we write oxygen. You all know the symbol of oxygen is O2. Okay, so we write O2 plus hydrogen is H2 hydrogen. It will give water. Water, it means H2O. So when we use symbol, so this is called symbolic equation, also called chemical equation. ठीक है? So what is now what is the chemical equation? Representation of chemical reaction using symbols of substance is called chemical equation. एक और एग्जाम्पल लेंगे. When magnesium react with oxygen, it will give magnesium oxide. ठीक है? तो in symbolic form we can write Mg, that is magnesium. Magnesium react with oxygen. Oxygen का symbol है O2. Then it will give magnesium oxide. And what is the formula of magnesium oxide? MgO. So this is a chemical equation. Alright? Okay. So students, when we talking about chemical equation, आपको ये दो terms reactant and product ये भी आपको आना चाहिए. तो first of all, reactant. Substance which take part in chemical reaction are called reactant. Okay, and these reactant are given to left hand side of the equation. And what is product? New substance formed after a chemical reaction is called product. And in equation, product given on right hand side. आप इसमें देख सकते हैं, एग्जाम्पल ले रहे हैं. When magnesium oxygen react, it will give magnesium oxide. Look at here. When magnesium and oxygen react, it will give magnesium oxide. So magnesium and oxygens are reactant, and magnesium oxide which we write on right hand side of the equation. So magnesium oxide is product. Okay. Another example is when hydrogen and oxygen react, it will give water. So hydrogen and oxygen both are reactant and it will give water. So water is product. Okay. So students, reactants are given on left hand side and product are on right hand side of the equation. Okay. Okay students, now next topic is types of chemical equation. Okay, so chemical equation can be divided into two types. Okay, first one is unbalanced, also called skeletal equation, and second one is balanced equation. Okay, first one is unbalanced equation. A chemical equation in which the number of atoms of each elements are not equal in the reactant and products is called unbalanced equation. Okay, student. So the equation in which the number of atom of the each element in reactant and product are not equal, that is called unbalanced. So we can take this example. In this example we can see when hydrogen and oxygen, okay, when hydrogen and oxygen react, it will give H2O water molecule. Okay, so in reactant we can see in reactant the number of hydrogen atom is 2. The number of hydrogen atom is 2, but in product the number of hydrogen atom is also 2. Okay, but in reactant the number of oxygen atom is 2, but in product side number of oxygen atom is 1. Okay, so this equation is not balanced. So this equation is called unbalanced equation because the number of atom of each elements are not equal on both sides. Another example is when nitrogen react with hydrogen, it will give ammonia NH3. So the number of in this the number of nitrogen in reactant side is 2, but in product side the number of hydrogen is 1, and number of hydrogen in reactant side is 2, and but in number of hydrogen atom in product side is 3. So this is also a unbalanced equation. Now we take balance equation. A chemical equation which has an equal number of atoms of each element in the reactant and product is called balance equation. आप एग्जाम्पल ले लीजिए, आप समझ जाएंगे. फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज व्हेन हाइड्रोजन, देखिए व्हेन हाइड्रोजन रिएक्ट विद ऑक्सीजन इट विल गिव वाटर. ओके, अब यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन जो एटम है उसको काउंट कीजिए. द नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम इन रिएक्टेंट साइड इज 4. 2 2 ज़ा 4, 2 2 ज़ा 4, and the number of hydrogen atom in product side also 2 2 ज़ा 4. Okay, and number of oxygen atom in reactant site is 2 only, and the number of oxygen atom in product side is 2 also. देखो ये O है, O के आगे फ्रंट में देखिए 2 लिखा है, तो दिस 2 इज फॉर बोथ, फॉर हाइड्रोजन एज वेल एज फॉर ऑक्सीजन ऑल्सो. तो दोनों के लिए 2 है, तो ऑक्सीजन द नंबर ऑफ एटम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन ऑल्सो 2 एंड इन प्रोडक्ट साइड, एंड नंबर ऑफ oxygen atom in reactant side also 2. So this is a balanced equation. Another example is when magnesium react with oxygen, it will give magnesium oxide, 2 MgO. So the number of atom of magnesium atom in reactant side is 2, and number of magnesium atom in product side is also 2, and number of oxygen in reactor side is 2, and number of oxygen in product side also 2. So this is a balanced equation. So okay students, so there are two types of equation, balanced equation and unbalanced equation. But students, balanced equation is more correct equation. If you have any unbalanced equation, you have to balance that equation. So now a question arises, why unbalanced equation can be balanced, why it is so important. So I tell you that unbalanced equation are to be balanced to satisfy law of conservation of mass. So this is very important. Balancing of chemical equation is very essential, is very important, and they are to be balanced to satisfy law of conservation of mass. Now the question is, what is the law of conservation of mass? You all have studied in class 9th. The total mass of and reactant and the total mass of product must be equal. This is the law of conservation of mass, and this law is satisfied by balancing the chemical equation. So that's all. In next session we will learn about the balancing of chemical equation. Thank you.